AJ, and today I'm going to be showing you a 60-second option that I placed on the Euro USD. It was a put option for $24 expiring at 40.80, so still keeping that conservative money management scheme, and it's working well for me, and I encourage you to do the same because there's a lot of flux that's been going on in the Euro USD, and just seasonally it's not a very, I don't know, maybe it's just right now it's the world markets are sort of moving up and down. There's a lot of turbulence, a lot of things that aren't to be sure of. So, just toning down how much you invest can, help you in the long run. And it's definitely helping me. Anyways, let's move past those, the little nuggets of advice, and let's get into the chart work. So as you can see over here, the euro was moving, it had moved down, and then it was sort of trying to go back up. And as you can see, it crossed over my 50 EMA, signifying that it was moving back into an uptrend. But then quickly it hit into this overbought condition. Now usually when it crosses over so quickly, I like to wait and watch what's going to happen with the price, because then it usually tries to consolidate, or maybe there's a pullback. But usually rather than jumping in on the first move, I'll wait and see what happens. And I'm usually rewarded for that. But this time I decided to get in because I noticed there was something that was happening, and that was this candle over here where the wick was went higher, the shadow that was higher. And then right over here, there was a shadow that was lower as well. So that gave me an indication that there was going to be a short pullback before heading up to the north side. So basically, I waited for the price to sort of fight it out. And I placed my strike price right over here on the close of this candle. And I don't know if it's very clear from the image, but if you look carefully, you can see the shadow actually went a little bit in the opposite direction, but eventually went down in the direction I wanted. So that worked out well. Basically, this was more of a just watching the price action sort of play, and also watching the tick charts. As you can see, the stochastic and the RSI both pointed to conditions that weren't exactly the kinds of conditions I like for trading. But ultimately, when you're watching the tick charts and you're watching the candles and the formations, you can make decisions on what you want to trade without having to look at the other indicators that you have on your chart. So just, I guess, for myself, and if you want to share in this too, all indicators, they're lagging no matter how they're promoted or whatever they're written about, but ultimately it comes down to the price action, and I've said this time and time again, but really just focus on the candle formations, because the candle formations, they give you an idea of what the buyers are trying to do, and buyers and sellers, sorry. And especially on the 1 minute chart, there's a lot of noise. So respecting those candle formations and respecting what is going on will help you get out longer and just make better decisions ultimately. Because a stochastic or an RSI will react definitely much better on a higher time frame, because it was designed for longer time frames. And like most of these tools, they're not designed for day trading, they're designed for investing. And when they were created, most of them were created back in like the 30s, 40s, some of them were late 70s, 80s. There's not much that's been new, that's been added, that's specifically for day trading. And since what we're essentially doing is day trading, unless you're placing like week-long options or dailies or stuff like that, but most people don't do that because the expiration is so long and so far away. You're basically trading with tools that were ultimately designed for investing. So you got to be careful with that. It works well for me, and it works well for a ton of other people, and it's definitely been used in the day trading world. But just be careful, because ultimately they work better on higher time frames. And so don't always put your faith into the indicators, put your faith in the price action. Alright, that's pretty much it for me on this video. I'm just going to remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe this video and the videos over at the Happy Forexer channel. It's a great channel, and I can't say enough about it. Also, if you don't have a 24Option account, don't forget to click the link in the description to take you to 24Option, where you can get an account. And after funding the account, you can go to live chat and get a demo account, which is not placed with an unreasonable amount of virtual money. Instead, it's giving you about $500, and from there you can really work on your strategies, work on your money management, and create good habits. So that way, when you do go to live, you'll be much more confident, and it will seem like the transition won't be as difficult. Anyways, that's it for me, and I hope to see you next time.